I have to be focused. My attention has to be focused. My observation has to be focused. And I have to be able to discern who within my environment is interested in what I'm about. And if they're not, then I let them pass, move on. I only want people around me that are at a level of understanding that I can converse with them and we share similar ideals to help each one of us learn and grow.
For example, you mentioned that we cause everything. How about the people that we let into our lives out of maybe good heart, but they don't turn out to be good people? Like, what advice would you give them, or maybe have them understand what they have done, have caused the situation?
Well, one thing I have experienced throughout my life, and many of my friends who from the past and the present will tell you, is that what I think about letting someone go out of my life means absolutely nothing to me. I don't tie my emotions or entangle my emotions with their feelings of how they may feel. I am an individual, they are an individual. We may have crossed paths, but it doesn't mean that we are on the same level of understanding, that we are quote unquote evenly yoked in our ideas, experiences, or paths. We cross paths, but it doesn't mean that I have to stay there forever. I think it was the Yala Van Zant that said, people are in your life for a season, a reason, and a lifetime. And so we must know seasonal people, or we must know reasonable people. And lifetime people are very rare and the number is very small. But we are here to intertwine and to learn and to always to help pull another person up if we have the capability and capacity to do so. If we have the understanding to know what they need from us. I'm not here just to kick it, to have fun, to party. I'm here to fulfill my reason for being. So if moving along the journey of my reason for being, my path is going to present to me various choices. And whatever choice I make, I'm responsible for. So if I invited someone into my life who is not evenly yoked with me or is not moving in the same direction as me, to save my life, to keep my life operating from a much higher perspective, that I must eliminate. If I can use the analogy of a computer, the computer stores all of our information like our soul and our subconscious mind. So in using the subconscious mind, our brain is like the computer. So if we want to store information, it's stored in the subconscious. But the conscious mind is the gatekeeper. It's the one that is supposed to stand at the gate of the subconscious mind and not let everything drop into the subconscious mind. It is supposed to cipher the information and determine what goes in and what stays out. But sometimes if the gatekeeper, its conscious mind is not on its job, it's going to let everything in the subconscious. So then the subconscious, depending on how I'm feeling on a particular day, the subconscious mind is going to say, oh, you feeling lonely today? Okay, so back in my day, to retrieve information, it was called Shift F7. So you Shift F7 and you retrieve, oh, I'm not feeling great today. I'm feeling mean today. I want to do something bad today. I'm going to be ugly today. Is that what we're doing today? So the subconscious mind brings it up. It stores it. It brings it up. That's a part of 60,000 billion thoughts that we have. It brings it up. So this is what we're doing today. So we have to be mindful. We have to be aware. We have to understand, what are we doing? Where is our attention? Because the attention is where the I am is. And whatever I am thinking about, doing, expressing, projecting, I have to be responsible for it. And it's going to play back to me through the subconscious mind, be it good, bad, or ugly.
I really like how you're tying the attention and intention, because we always talk about attention goes to where intentions go. But if our attention are tied up somewhere else, we don't have enough space for the attention to go somewhere else that we really want. So attention is like fuel. When we have enough fuel, then we can go in a direction that we want to go.
Right. Because, like, using the analogy of the computer, when the virus gets into the computer, what happens? It destroys everything. So that's the poison. Those are the negative antidotes that we consume, we take in, because we have allowed our attention to go to sleep, our conscious mind to go to sleep, and it's not paying attention to what it is going to feed the subconscious mind. What are we going to store? Because what we store, with animals, they eat food, and in the wintertime, they store it in their bodies, but they come back and they can regurgitate it and use it again. Well, it's the same thing with our thoughts. We come back and we use those thoughts again. We're not mindful. We're not putting our attention on what we are focused on. What is our subject matter? What are we trying to do in order for us to propel the intention to move it forward, to attain that thing that we are seeking to fulfill within our lives, that is to cause us peace, happiness, love, balance, harmony, unity. So everything is around our attention first before it can become intentional.